it's about to be a girl fight. Like, I was so ready for Annalise to whoop Bonnie's motherfucking ass. And yes, I'm cursing, so it will be, yeah, whatever. I am your girl, Talisa Rae. Welcome back to my channel. What's up, what's up, what's up? Y'all already know that I've missed you. I already know that you're subscribed. And in case you aren't, there's the little rectangle. Click it. It looks just like the one down below. Click it, subscribe, become a ray of sunshine today. You know you want to be part of my family. What's up, fam? How you doing? I know you live in enlightened truth. I know you live in enlightened truth because that is what we're doing. So yeah, I'm back. And I know I told y'all Friday or Saturday, but whatever. I love you anyway. We are reviewing How to Get Away with Murder, Season 4, Episode number 3. And because it was 2 weeks ago, honey, I can't even remember what the title of the thing was. And we just gonna talk highlights because it was so long ago that I just want to make sure y'all know I watched it. And I'm going off memory. I do have some notes, but I'm going to just tell you the truth. These notes look like gibberish to me, okay? They look like gibberish to me. So we saw, first thing we saw was Annalise going into the public defender's office. I was like, what? You want to work for the public defender? What the fuck is going on here? You know, we should have known that Annalise had a plan because, honey, that woman is crafty. I really love who she is. I know she got a whole life full of mess, but I love the way her mind operates. Like everything, there's a reason for everything that she does. Well, she meets Virginia Cross, and Virginia Cross kind of is like, oh, so you just here because you want to play penance? Like, oh, you just here because don't nobody else want to take you? Your reputation precedes you. But Annalise is like, I'm a great lawyer. I'm an amazing lawyer. Like, there's nothing you can do about that. Give me some cases. You've got 200 cases for every public defender that you have. So there's no way. You can use my help. See, we should have known then that this was going to be something pivotal, something that was going to change the course of the way the public defender's office worked. So she took on the case of, what's the dude's name? I don't know. The dude with all the tattoos on his face. I probably have his name down somewhere. Nope. Nope. I don't have his name anywhere. And I'm trying to use all natural light. So y'all stick with me here today. I didn't feel like putting up a whole lot of lights and all that. I hadn't done that in a while. I just didn't feel like it today. So pretty much he had been convicted for 12 years for killing his girlfriend, his daughter's mother, for pushing her out of the window. He had been in there for 12 years. He had an appeal that was coming up, and it was now Annalise's case, previously Virginia's case. And what we found out, he had been pleading his innocence the entire time. And pretty much people were like, oh, it was a heated argument. Your girl was going to leave you, and you pushed her out the window. Well, we found out that that was not the truth, right? We found out that, in fact, she did jump out the window herself, and that Miss Virginia Cross, or Victoria Cross, whatever, you know, the black chief public defender, we found out that she was just so busy that she neglected to look at all the tapes. And there was an ATM tape that actually showed the mother jumping out of the window. We also, you know, they also tried to say that, oh, well, you found out that the daughter isn't yours. And so because she's not yours, that's why y'all had this fight. Well, baby, all the shit came to a head. And of course, old Miss Virginia, she was like, how could you do this to me? Why would you humiliate me like this? First off, Virginia, you humiliated yourself. You delivered the tape to her. You delivered the DVD that showed the girl jumping out the window. I understand that you helped her, but you figured she could have found another way. She probably could have. She probably could have and did not have to ruin a colleague's career. But guess what? It was all part of the plan. It was all part of the plan to start a public Commonwealth class law action suit. Yes, indeed. So I was all here for it. I was like, oh, she is so ruthless, but she gets the job done. Honey, if you're going to have a lawyer, you're going to need Annalise to be your lawyer. That is for sure. Now, let's talk, let's talk Laurel. Let's talk Laurel. Laurel needing a job. Laurel pleading to Bonnie for Bonnie to get her a job, and Bonnie is trying to be a boss bitch. Like, she trying to act like she got her shit together and tells her no. And then she goes to Frank and pleads her case, like, please, I need a job, I have a baby, I don't want to be that girl you were talking about, end up going to law school and then getting married and being a stay-at-home mom. And then, of course, Frank is fucking Bonnie. So Frank could easily get to Bonnie like Laurel could get to Frank. Like, fucking love triangle if I've ever seen one in my life. Even though, you know, Laurel, you know, kind of despises Frank now or whatever, but that's a love triangle if I've ever seen one, okay? I thought they were going to make it. What else, y'all? What else? Because I'm just trying to give you like a little quick little like pop, pop, pop. Oh. Now, Nate's getting on my nerves. Nate is getting on my nerves. Like, everything Annalise does, he's trying, you know, he's looking at her sideways like she's got some, you know, bad agenda, like, you know, she's this horrible person. And I understand what she did when it came to Sam was bad. It was. I was shocked and appalled because they was fucking and it was good to her. I'm really shocked, but he continues to want to be around her. He continues to want to be near her. And, but he's trying to break away. And so him and Bonnie, you know, they conspire against her. Like, that kills me. That kills me. And because him and Bonnie conspires against her, and really it was Bonnie's idea, that's why she was going to get her ass mopped up in the parking structure. Like, you was going to get mollywopped up in this parking structure. You that weak that you got to come for me on some bullshit. But guess what? You see, she persevered. Excuse me. I'm adding two words, prevailed and persevered, like together. That might be a new word that dictionary needs to think about. Persevered. Anyway, but you see Nate try to take the brunt of it like it was my idea. We know it was Bonnie's idea. But let me tell you something, bitch. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. When Bonnie spit at her, that alone, I was like, oh, just on GP, next time I see you, I'm going to whoop your ass. That is the most disrespectful thing you could possibly do, is spit at me. What? Spit at me? Oh, that right there, Nate couldn't have stopped me. I would have been a fucking tornado and knocked him down too, because you will not be disrespectful. Okay, you will not be disrespectful. And, you know, Annalise told her that she was pathetic and, you know, and gets too emotional with work. And Bonnie was like, that's you right now. Bonnie knows she's scared. She's scared. Do you see her? She looks scared and frail, and girl, Annalise would have broke you in half. Like, I guess I'm just so team Annalise, because some of the shit Annalise does is so foul. But when we see what it is and how it turns out at the end, we're all like, okay, all right, Annalise. But she be foul. But Bonnie, I would have whipped Bonnie's ass. So yeah, Connor dropping out of law school. I mean, like, he's admitting defeat. Like, I'm not good enough. Connor is a fucking basket case is what he is. Connor is a mess. And guess what? We find out why Connor's a mess, okay? We do. We find out why Connor's a mess. They try and have an intervention for him and tell him, you need to be in school. You need to stay in school. This is what you do. You're a shark. Blah, blah. He ain't having it. He's like, this isn't for me. I got to find something else to do. I mean, you wasted a year of law school because... Why? You wasn't strong enough, like, because you went through a lot with Annalise. I get it, but you just don't give up on something that was supposed to be your dream. That's something that you really wanted to do. Like, you just don't do that. You don't do it. Like, I don't agree with if something goes wrong, if it's really something that you wanted to do and it's really something that you want to achieve. I don't believe in quitting and giving up and rolling over. I believe in taking a moment and experiencing and feeling whatever that emotion is you have, but then letting it go, pulling up your big girl panties and get going. Like, let's get busy. So I was a little disappointed when he was like, I quit law school. I quit law school. But I was proud of him when he said in his intervention, if we're family and you love me, you would respect my decision. I'm kind of teeter-tottering on that. I can understand someone respecting your decision. And I also understand the fact that they want what's best for you and in your best interest. But we found out why. We found out why he's a little fucked up in the head, because Connor's fucked up. Connor has two dads. Connor has 2 dads. Lots of people have 2 dads, but guess what? Connor really doesn't have 2 dads. Connor has a dad and a mom. His mom and dad were married. That's all next episode. Y'all, I'm intertwined and stuff. Let's see. Michaela. I think this is the last thing I'm going to talk about. Michaela, honey. Y'all know I like Michaela. I like her strong personality. I like how intelligent she is. I keep saying it every time. I like Michaela. I like her black girl magic. Yes, I do. I like Laurel too, different reasons, but I like Michaela's black girl magic, her drive, her spunk, like her no hold bar attitude. Like, I love it. And we got to see it plain and simple in the internship. What do they call it? In the what kind of bowl was it? It was the Hell Bowl champion. The Hell Bowl. She in the Hell Bowl going against it. I cannot remember his name, but you know who I'm talking about. The little wiener, the one that got always something smart to say that really ain't that bright. They're gonna drag him in. I know they dragging him in this shit. But anyway, she whooped his ass. She whooped everybody's ass, and she was Hell Bowl champion. And you guys remember how Laurel was wanting her to get into her dad's case file so that they could prove that he killed Wes, right? You remember we want to prove that he killed Wes. Sometimes it's hard if we go back like I'm doing, only because I want to intertwine 2 episodes. I have to make sure to be mindful not to do this anymore. So in order to do that, she had to work with a specific lawyer. And as the champion of the Hell Bowl, she gets to choose which lawyer she works with. And she chooses, honey, another black woman, beautiful black woman, very much determined, very much driven, top in her law firm, really great lawyer. Like, people would vie to be with her. Tegan. Yes, indeed. Tegan. So, Tegan is also the lawyer over Laurel's dad's case files. Anything that has to do with him, that is what Tegan handles. Anything with his business, all his law. So for her, she wants Michaela to be Tegan's intern. Goodness, y'all, it's been a long time. I almost forget how to do this. So, yeah. She goes in there and she says, I want to work for you. I want to be your intern. And she says, it's your funeral. And to me, now I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this and I'm going to mean it. As black women, as women in general, we have to fight twice as hard to get to these places of recognition and stature as our male counterparts. Okay, we have to work twice as hard to get there. And in order to get there, you probably have to do some scandalous stuff. You see Annalise as a lawyer. You see Annalise having to do some really scandalous things, ruin friendships, relationships, to get to the place that she's in. And so when Tegan tells her, okay, that's fine with me, it's your funeral, I believe she's telling her, you have to make some serious sacrifices. You're going to have to cut some people's throats in order to be like me, okay? What did you guys think of episode 3? I know I'm behind, but hey, love me anyway, right? What did you think about it? Let me know down in the comments below. It was really a good episode. I was really all here for it. I enjoyed every bit of it, and I can't wait to see what we do with this class law. Actually, before we go, honey, baby, I'm like, what is going on with this 2 months from now? 1.5 months from now, 2 months from now, 2 months from now. Did you see Michaela? Honey, that strong persona that she has crumbled. She looks like she is part of the cast from The Walking Dead. She has had enough. I'm all like, what? Oh my God, y'all, for real. Like, I'm really looking forward to how this all comes up to present day. You understand me? I am your girl, Talisa Rae. Thank you so much for watching my review of How to Get Away with Murder, Season 4, Episode number 3. Don't forget to like this video and let me know what you think down in the comments below so we can have a dialogue. Hugs and kisses and lots of love. I will see you on the next video.